A reading from the devotional, All God's Creatures. Hummingbird, Doppelganger. A testimony by Darlene Kerr. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it will be given to him. James 1:5. It flitted through the garden. It hovered over a long-necked flower, extending its substantial tongue deep into the bloom to sip nectar. It was small and colorful. "Oh, look, a hummingbird!" quickly morphed into, "Hey, that's not a hummingbird," and then into, what is it? Fortunately, a local resident and frequent visitor to the garden spoke up and correctly identified what we had spotted. This was the first time I had seen a white-lined sphinx moth. These moths often initially fool observers who think they must be a hummingbird. Both wings and body are covered with striking white, pink, and tan stripes. Adding to the confusion is their size. Their large wingspan, 2 to 3 inches, is closer in size to those of hummingbirds than other moths. However, there are differences upon closer inspection. A plumper body, a long tongue that rolls up when not in use, and a tail that opens into a fan, and it's less attractive than a hummingbird. Admittedly, my moment of bewilderment was trifling. So what if this creature remained a mystery to me? It's nothing compared to the confusing times in my life when the stakes are higher if I get it wrong, such as those related to relationships, finances, my future, and medical interventions. I stop to consider how I approach those situations and decisions. Do I waste days, even months, ruminating, worrying, and fretting in disquiet? Or do I turn my uncertainty over to the God of all wisdom? Seeking God's perspective and guidance is the best way for me to navigate those troubling times and decisions. That day in the garden, I was fortunate that someone could solve my confusion. Yet, I'm more fortunate to have the Lord to turn to every time confusion comes calling. For the Lord gives wisdom, from his mouth come knowledge and understanding. Proverbs 2:6.
When we walk with the Lord in the light of his word, what a glory he sheds on our way. While we do his good will, he abides with us still, and with all who will trust and obey. Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. Can prove the delights of his love until all on the altar we lay. For the favor he shows, for the joy he bestows, are for them who will trust and obey. Trust and obey. Lord, I love you. Please help me to trust and obey. what he says we